Bread's not in there.
Don't scare me. And we're back. 46 degrees out there. Time to wake up. Whew, it is Tuesday. Time to get back to work, I guess. We'll see. JC?
Are y'all ready to go this morning? Am I the only one going to be doing a program? Anyway, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on a Tuesday morning edition of Cooper and Company Live. As you know, this is Athens in the AM. Let's get her cranking right now. Gloria will have the weather for you in just a moment. Tom joins us this morning, Mr. Real Estate Guru of Limestone County.
I hear you.
Yeah, when are you going to sell something?
Hopefully today.
All right, Frank is on the phone too. You can give him a call. Hey, I think, Frank, wintertime is completely over.
I think not.
It's time to start wearing shorts, start laying out. Sun's going to shine this week. It's a great time to be out buying houses, doing whatever. Anyway, that's what's going on today. We'll talk about some things. Super Bowl, I guess, was Sunday. I watched it till the power went off. Snoozed through that part, but Beyonce, all right.
I doubt you slept during Beyonce.
Well, I didn't sleep during Beyonce. But what was this about people talking about she got some big hips?
She looked great.
I like them. I don't care if she puts on another 100. She got. Oh, Les Miles tweeted, boy, she sure is athletic.
Les Miles.
Yeah, you think? That was a good halftime. They're rating that as one of the best ever halftime performances, Frank. And you didn't even watch it.
Oh, did
Yeah, well, it was good. You missed it. And then I went to bed and snoozed through it, waiting on my. Got to give a shout out this morning, one of my best buds in the world, Dr. Alan Coleman. Thanks for that wonderful root canal. I was even able to go over to Logan's and enjoy about 4 or 5 of them little roadie burgers right after that too, because I was starving to death. Now that's something. If you can have a root canal and then go eat after it. That tells you, you can get it going on. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. You can always text Gloria at 603-4848. She'll have the weather for you. The weather's going to be perfect for this time of year. What happened to Puxatawny Phil, Frank? I don't think he saw his shadow. He did see it? Huh? Well, he's only 19% correct predicting the weather anyway, loser. But anyway,
why do they keep doing it?
Because people keep talking about it. It's a big money maker product for Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, wherever he's from. Let's get it cranking this morning. We got some things to talk about. Let me keep an eye on y'all. Here's Gloria with the weather.
You're not right. Let's talk about that weather forecast. Yes, we're going to see some sunshine today. Thankful for that. 46 degrees, Frank just told me, but we're going to see temperatures with, of course, some sun. 56 for your high, 37 rather for your low tonight. Tomorrow, 61, yet still some more sunshine. I like that. 44 for your low, and look at the rest of the forecast. No bad weather to really worry about. Thursday, the rain may return, and then Friday, at least some sunny skies again. I'm just glad it's not in the 30s. In the 20s, but there it is. 230-4988 does get Frank today.
Spring break already.
It's not over yet.
Hey, Tom, being in the real estate business, you really like this article in the Huntsville Times that came out over the weekend. We'll talk more with Mayor Marks in just a little bit when he gets here. Says here, this was from AL.com. We crunched numbers to rank our state's best and worstest cities. Coming in, number 10 was Auburn. Coming in, number 9 was little old bitty Athens, Alabama.
Really?
If not rich, it's not surrounded by museums or studded with the fanciest restaurants around, but Athens is solid across the statistical board.
What about Huntsville?
That's
Huntsville
right.
wasn't it?
Makes it perhaps the biggest surprise of the top 10 list. The county seat of Limestone County, the county seat, show that picture again up there, Brad, of Athens, the top 10 Athens right here. Show that back up there.
There it is.
Alabama's hottest city, Athens, a surprise of number 10. And it says, thanks to the hottest television station and morning show in the South, Cooper & Company and ZTV 11, it's a great place for people to come and live, especially when they have $1 million homes listed that are ready to move in right now. Call Tom McAlister or Greg Crow today to get the best possible deal ever on a 6,300 square foot house with pool, 4 bedrooms, Bama room, everything. Call them today, even though it's not available for another month. But yes, call them today.
Pitiful.
All that was in the paper. For some reason, if you just did a little bit more research, you could find all that.
Yeah, call us for a private showing.
Yeah, private showing, that's right. But that ain't the biggest news I want to talk about this morning. Reuben Foster has chosen the mighty Crimson Tide.
All right.
Yeah, Foster, even with his Auburn tattoo, and from Auburn, this last night I was already in bed when this album said even an Auburn tattoo in his forearm. High school linebacker Reuben Foster announced last night he will sign with Alabama. The 6'2", 228-pounder was the #1 inside linebacker prospect in the nation and the top prospect in the state. To quote him, and Brad, I know you love hearing this, I've been loving Alabama since I was a pup. I was raised by an Alabama fan, my mom and dad. Well, then, why did you decommit a year ago and decide to go to Auburn?
Yeah.
He was confused.
Right, how's he going to get rid of that tattoo? Because, you know, wearing it in the locker room is not going to be too good.
Big.
Says here, he says here, excuse me, he made his decision on the way to the Fox studio.
Really?
What do we got? 2
Impulse?
openings left? Mm-hmm. We got to get five stars in tomorrow in 2 openings that we have left. So somebody's got to do a gray shirt and to go from there. All right, while we're talking football, let me update y'all on the situation at Lauderdale County High School over in Rogersville. This is on the paper this morning. Florence, Alabama. Lauderdale County High School head football coach Bob Grisham has been suspended for 10 days without pay for making anti-gay and derogatory comments about First Lady Michelle Obama during a class last week. Now, yesterday morning during a spinning class with Dusty McLemore and Coach Randy White over at SportsFit, I asked Randy about this, Tom, and he said, I thought the guy would get fired. Mm-hmm. He said he thought he would only be suspended.
They say he's a really good guy.
And you said on Facebook he has a tremendous amount of support.
Tremendous amount of support, and they really think that he was kind of set up and led into those remarks. So
now, also, he cannot teach his 5th period psychology class for the remainder of the year. Says filling in for him the remainder of the year will be student at Athens State, Brad Golson, will be filling in the psychology class to be teacher, since that's what he's studying at Athens State.
Now, that part's not true, but
well, he can't teach the class anymore.
He can't teach the class? Okay, I didn't.
Yeah. A student taped the coach's discussion January 27th where he referred to First Lady as a fat butt Michelle Obama. He also, and Channel 48 played the exact audio. I don't believe in queers. I don't like queers. You know,
now, isn't
he went on and on.
His choice?
You can't say that in a class. Now, you can say it on TV.
Well, apparently they were in a debate, weren't they? He's entitled
well,
to
it was somehow, that's why they're saying he could have been set up like that.
Yeah.
You know.
We don't know all the circumstances. Good for him, though.
I mean, but nowadays, it's like I was talking to, give a shout out to Squirrel Man Clay Styles this morning. Clay had a very, you got any of the squirrel pictures? I hope not.
Did I send you any squirrel pictures, Brad?
But anyway, the squirrel thing
They look like little miniature bears.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute, let's go down to Walmart. What's my first photo, Brad? I was down there. That's my office away from home.
No kidding.
Show me a shot. Hey, that guy says, hey, Jamie, you got to get Shut Up Huddleston off the show.
Come
he said that because he works with him.
Oh, okay.
So there he is right there. And this is Al Smith.
What a delight.
That's me on the right. Well, Al Smith, 84 years old. Tom, here's what he told me.
He was spunky.
He said, me, Maddie, and Gloria with me, he said, I buried my wife after 63 years. I said, I wished I'd have buried 1 or 2 of mine.
Jamie.
Then he goes on to tell the story that when she died, she didn't leave him anything.
Right before, he may not want to share, but right
he
before
he
passed away, she changed her will.
Oh, wait a minute. One other photo here.
Nice
Charlotte
hair.
Haney saw her yesterday at Logan's. Want to give a shout out to Shirley this morning. He's not doing too good.
Yeah.
But Charlotte looking
Hang in there,
like a
Charlotte.
spring chicken right there. Yeah.
And someone had a baby. Look at Mojo.
That's Mojo with a hat turned around backwards. Mojo, that's his 20th kid.
He likes being a daddy.
He's down at Walmart?
No.
Oh, yeah, he was walking around with a day-old kid over there, yeah. But, yeah,
He may
Mojo.
come see us this week.
He was off yesterday, so Joe Hunt,
Enjoy
who's
that
from
new
New Hope,
baby.
was filling in for him. Huh?
Congratulations to him.
Yeah, but back to the Al Smith story. He's telling us this. Now, I hope you, Mr. Smith, you don't mind me telling this story. He said after he divorced, I mean, he's 84,
now.
said he was trying to find a woman his own age. He kept going to all these dances. You know what it's like, Frank.
And he's 84 in an incredible
And he said,
shape.
I couldn't find, I said, why would you want somebody your own age at 80? He said, well, I finally had to marry a 67-year-old. She's the only one that could keep up with me, basically. Now,
How neat.
if I was on the market again, I know all you women right there would be wild, but
You might be.
I'd be dog if I'd want a woman my age.
Well,
I
would a
want,
woman want
let me tell you what
man their own
if I
age?
had I'd want something a little younger than you.
I might go younger too.
I'd want something a little younger, you know, maybe fresh out of high school.
Does that mean I can be Gosh.
Well, they'd make a good housekeeper. They can move around a lot, you know, get up and clean a lot of stuff up.
They can.
Huh?
They can.
Well,
What if I go younger?
What's he look like?
I don't know yet.
Huh?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, okay, I got you go younger. Yeah, well, if I keep having many more problems, you may have to.
You just have a little tweaking going.
Yeah. Tom, you ever felt you had to get tweaked?
I'll leave here. I'm gonna get a bunch of batteries and bring up here for y'all.
For what?
Keep y'all happy.
Let you be able to hear out that earpiece, Einstein.
There's a survey this morning in the USA Today. Maybe you're about to be single. You know what it's like. What's the number one thing, and this is a survey of 100,000 people or something, talking about singles, basically. No, it says here 6,000 people. The number one thing must have in a man and woman, 58% and 71%, teeth.
Teeth are important.
Well, there goes the meth heads, they're out. But teeth is the number one thing
That people look for?
people were looking for in a date, a companion. Number two, grammar.
Really?
Grammar. Now, when I met you, I didn't care how you talk.
I wasn't
You could have
smiling.
done sign language, and I'd have still taken you. Huh?
I wasn't smiling. You annoyed me the first time I saw you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you came in there ringing that bell and just
I've been ringing your bell for a long
And I'm
time,
like,
baby.
what do you want?
You know what I wanted?
Well, it didn't take long to find out.
So what? What?
Did y'all save that bell?
No, I threw it
No,
away.
I tell you what, it'll be 15 years next week. Okay, next,
You may
with
not.
guys was hair, clothes was women
So guys
judged.
look at hair?
Well, women are most judged on clothes. The guys look at their clothes. Then hair, then clothes for men. Now, obviously, when you first saw me, you know, that first time, it was love at first sight.
For who?
Yeah, I don't know if you gave me the up and down about what I had on or not.
It wasn't love
You just
at
want to
first
see my
sight.
credit rating.
It
Huh?
wasn't love at first sight. And I didn't
Well,
even
it was
care
for
about
me.
your credit rating. I didn't even see you coming. Shut up.
Not having a tattoo was important.
I never asked you.
Their nails and hands, accent.
Oh, yeah, great.
I didn't care if you was a damn Yankee. I mean, really. When I saw you, you had good-looking white teeth. You had all of them. It was perfect. The most
still
important
have
thing I
all of
looked
my
for,
teeth.
did she have all of her teeth? Okay.
Yes,
And she
I have
did,
all
didn't
my
she?
teeth.
She did have all of them.
I still do.
Might have been
So you're
stained,
gonna
but they were
fall.
all young.
They're not. They're
The car they
nice
drive,
and white.
you were walking at the time, weren't
I
you?
was not.
Watch out, you had a convertible. Oh, but here's the last one. 10% baked even. Electronic device they carry.
I didn't have an iPhone then.
Yeah,
15
of
years ago.
all the lists here, from teeth to clothes to grammar to tattoos to nails to accent to shoes, the last 10% of men and women, when they look for somebody to date, Tom,
Electronic
want to know
device.
the electronic device they carry.
Okay. That's different. You
I was still talking on that
for it.
phone over there that mounts on the wall.
You were, probably. You had a beeper.
You had a bag phone too, didn't you?
Beaver.
A beeper.
Oh, yeah, I did have a beeper. You did
have a
too.
beeper. Yes, I did.
How about your bag phone?
Boy, we were old. I didn't have a bag
I
phone.
had a bag phone then.
I had a
Did you have a
cell
beeper,
phone.
Tom?
I did.
Work gave us a beeper, but I did have a cell phone. You didn't.
Are beepers still around? Does anybody know?
They use them at the cancer clinic.
Well, they use them at restaurants too.
Yeah.
Our churches use them
Yeah.
for you got kids in the back. I'm just glad everybody had great looking teeth. I mean, that
So
was good.
teeth
And that's the
are-
one thing you noticed about me is my teeth, right? I had all of them.
You just
And thanks to
annoyed
Dr.
me.
Coleman, yes, yeah, I was smiling hard. Smiled like I was eating a banana sideways.
Then you kept coming back.
36% have sent a sexy photo or explicit text
To their spouse?
to the one they're trying to date.
Oh.
Now, if I've sent y'all a photo, it was by accident, okay?
You've sent texts plenty, but
Tom, me and you'd kind of, Frank, we'd be kind of, how'd y'all go courting, Frank?
How'd we go?
Yeah, how'd you pick up a woman?
Okay, get down.
You just did it so hard. Credit card debt. Oh, here's something else. Credit card debt. People want to know what kind of credit card debt you have. So if you're going out with somebody, immediately you ask them what kind of credit card debt they got.
Well,
if the debt's over $5,000, they don't want them. Boy, I'd be screwed on that deal.
They'd be lying.
Huh?
They'd be lying.
First thing you want to know what my credit score was.
It was not. I
After
didn't need
you
your
saw
credit.
that house I lived in,
credit.
you said, well, how's he do that? He don't work but an hour a day.
That may be true.
We're still wondering.
You were only working 30 minutes then, too, buddy.
Well, my wife was paying for most of it.
Well, that's why. Now you get to step up to it.
All right, we'll take a break on that. Thank y'all for getting up with us on this Tuesday morning. I hope y'all have learned something this morning with this survey. Mainly it's for singles, Frank, so don't be running out buying it. But I'm just glad you had a full set of teeth.
Me too.
That's very
I'm still glad
important.
I still have them. I'm still glad Dr. Coleman got you to where you can keep yours.
Yeah, I feel good this morning after that root canal. All right, we're going to take a first break. I'll come back with some news in just a moment. Y'all hang on.